Night was one of the most memorable times of my childhood. Mind you, I was 13, but
Oh my God.
13 and you've done it 3 times? Golly.
And today we got types of drugs you should avoid. And we're being told that by a man wearing a shiesty with dreads. So we know he's speaking from experience. Look at him. He looks like a tweaker. He looks thrown out. He looks like he's going to give you great advice because he's probably done every drug on this list. So let's get this going. You already know the vibes. Animation channel and a gaming channel that I post consistently on. You should never run out of content if you really mess with me. 1 curse, 3 push-ups. Let's go. Let's get it.
Drugs. A can of worms nobody should ever open. But boy,
Do not open that can of worms. Life is going to be harder for you if you don't do drugs, of course. Like I've never done them. There's a lot of times I've gone through something and been like, dang, I do wish I could smoke or something, because I can see why people do them. It's an easy escape from life, and it also it's instant dopamine. But I'm telling you, it's gonna seem like your life is harder not doing drugs, but your life is gonna be significantly easier. Like, if you have not done any type of drug, please do not do it. Please.
boy, can they be a good time. I want to start this video by saying I don't condone the use of any harmful substances, hence the title. And due to my poor life choices that have almost gotten me smoked and have gotten me locked up, I feel like I'm a pretty good candidate to speak on. Hopefully my experiences can keep any of you dumb thinking of
Dang, he really an OG, bro. He's giving the youth tips to move, bro. That's crazy.
trying them from doing it.
Dior gonna be on a grill in Dior is gonna be on a grill in 5 years. I see Dior in a wife beater with shorts and slides and a grill hitting a 2-step in 5 years. 2030, that is going to be Dior, bro. No cap.
But if not, you're a grown man and I tried to help. So with that being said, allow me to present to you drugs you should avoid. First, that gas. Y'all remember when we were younger and adults would say that tree is a gateway? I remember hearing that and being like, gas to crack is a pretty big jump.
It's a jump that's made, though.
And it is. But the amount of people that I know were once scared to put the devil's lettuce to their lips, quick to do any poison imaginable. I feel like everybody's introduction to tree was basically pretty similar. One of your friends, family members said that they did it, and you followed and did it with them. Depending on how your first time getting zooted
That's how my brother started.
was, you either realized that
What's good, nephew? Dior's gonna be saying what's good, nephew, in like 5 years.
it wasn't for you, or you finally caught a glimpse of a whole new world you've been missing out on. My first time smoking was with my Hispanic partner Edgar. That was dead ass his name. Thing is, I didn't even get high. I acted high in front of him, but in my head I was like, I feel normal. After that I smoked with him again. It didn't work. At this point I thought I was immune to this shit. I was under the impression that some people could get high, some people couldn't, until I was over at my best friend's house. The difference between this time
He was smoking oregano. That's what it is.
and the others, I was with Edgar hitting the paper. With my dog, he had a pipe. And when I tell you, that first hit from that pipe changed my life forever. After
What's the difference between the pipe and the paper, though?
finishing coughing my ass off, I had reached new limits. Everything was funny. I was hungry as fuck. And that night was one of the most memorable times of my childhood. Mind you, I was 13, but
Oh my God. Oh, where are y'all getting this?
13 and you've done it 3 times? Golly.
Oh my goodness.
But as humans, there's something within us that once that seal is broken, some of us yearn for more. Going forward, I would smoke every now and then until I hit the big 15. I was in a new area.
The big 15.
And at this age is when I realized this is an actual gateway. I went from smoking every now and then with my friends to smoking that every day, being the plug in my area. All
At 15?
throughout high school. So being so in tune with it, I saw how it affected many different types of people. First type of people I want to touch on are the I can't get addicted. Anybody that say you can't get addicted to that shit is lying. I got partners that can't eat a bowl of cereal in the morning without smoking that shit. Can't go to a loved one's funeral without being high. Me and my people was finna hoop. I'm getting my bag ready to walk out. He gonna say, hold up, let me roll up real quick.
Bro, we're about to hoop. That's gonna...
I'm like, damn. We about to get active. We can't do this when we're done. And it gets deeper than that. People that be trying to quit after smoking so much be dead ass having withdrawals. My cousin was trying to slow down. He told me he couldn't even sleep. Said he waking up from nightmares and shit. Another sect in the Marijuana community are the motherfuckers that get unproductive as hell. I've had to explain this. If you took the mental decision to stop chiefing, the world would be yours. Call me mapping out his whole day, full of productivity. Tap in with him later, see how his day went. He talking about he got high, got on the game. I ask if I'm trying to hop on. Some people can be productive off that shit. Not me though. If I'm not out and about, I'm gonna fall asleep or I'm gonna eat. The last group are the criminals. If you're a consistent tree smoker, there's no doubt that you had to deal with some shady individuals. Because of how tapped in I was with it, I've seen every shady there was. I even was a shady. Anybody I would serve to that I didn't like, whatever they would ask for, they gonna get shorted. That's very low level. This shit could end badly. I know niggas that have been on the other side of a gun about this. Myself included. I was just lucky enough not to be the one that got hit up. This day I had got a call from somebody that always cops from me. Said they were gonna send somebody my way. Typically, I don't do that. Since I knew him, I said, F it, let's do it. The dude hit me, said he wanted to cop an ounce. If you aren't aware, an ounce is 28 grams. And around that time, I was gonna serve it for 200. When I get to him like a dumbass, I let him get in my vehicle.
I'm a square who was drawing Sonic when I was 15. Even I wouldn't have let that happen. You're a grown man with street smarts. Bro, what?
Definitely had been through so much shit at this point and got away with so much shit that I got too comfortable. This was an apartment complex, so I pulled to one of those spots that have the covering. Start making small talk with this. Look over to my left to grab the gas, and all I feel is something cold, hard, and heavy on my hip. No diddy. I turn my head, look at him. He gonna say, I need all of that. I put my hands up immediately like, whoa. He like, yeah, I need all that. I need all that. He looking around for some more, but I could tell he flustered, ready to go. Because he hopped out the whip, and right before closing the door, he gonna open it, check one more time, and tell my stupid to be easy. Closes the door and runs off.
Be easy would piss me off. Be easy would get me so tight. Be easy would get me so tight, bro.
Around this time, I had to be 17. And when you take a step back, I was once just a 13-year-old innocent kid, chiefing with my friends having a good time.
And now now you just had a gun. Bro, you're in Snowfall. And you're not even the main character. Get out before you get turned into a plot point. What?
But what came with that was a whole lot of bull. Ending with me getting in trouble with the law. But that story's for another time. Second, that white girl. Before we start, I have never done this, but I've been around plenty of people that have. This was a substance I knew I never
substance. I was like, what is he talking about?
Was going to get into. Selling or using. Yes, you're not at your best whenever you off that gas, but a motherfucker off that white is a different story. White only makes you lose weight, your family, your life. That shit's ridiculous. I'm not in the business of my life up. In my life, I haven't seen that many people off.
You had me at gunpoint. You tell me to be easy. It's like, bro, I'm not easy because of you. What do you mean? Be easy. How? How do I do that?
One was definitely people at parties or festivals or some shit. Another was my friend's mom. She used to be geeking too.
You know what's crazy? White is low-key getting normalized. It's low-key getting normalized, bro. I know this girl who be going to like raves and stuff, right? And we were at a cafe. We were just like chilling. We were chilling. Like we were talking about normal stuff. Like I was talking about my day. She was talking about school. We were chilling, normal conversation. And she goes to me, like, she said something, like, we're like talking. She's like, I tried cocaine for the first time. Huh? And she said it casually. I was like, you what? She's like, yeah, I just was at a rave and like, I wanted to just try it. I didn't like it, but like, I just wanted to try it. That's not a normal thing to just, huh? Bro, and the thing is, I feel like it's normal, bro. I feel like it's normal, bro. Like, you can't, like, it has, I don't know. And that's not the first normal conversation I've had about it. Like, people just be doing it, bro. I don't know. I think it's getting normalized, bro. And I think it's getting normalized because party culture.
But where I came in direct, unavoidable contact with this was at my job. When I was working at Home Depot at 19, and it was not by a coworker, it was by my supervisor. Home Depot was a stressful job, but not that damn stressful. When it got busy, that shit was damn near like slavery. And my supervisor was a very hard worker. One of those supervisors, definitely very childish the more that I think about it. One time on the side of the building, he ran off the wall and did a backflip, but nonetheless a cool guy. I just thought he was a real energetic motherfucker. So one day it was a closing shift. I'm busting my ass I don't see my supervisor or my coworker nowhere, but I'm just taking it on the chin, getting to work. So I hear a call on the intercom.
Talking about Dior, come to the manager's office.
Make my way over there, open the door, walk in. The door closed behind me on some movie. Look to my right, that's my coworker. Manager gonna say, lock the door. Real life movie. I've lived a movie life. If you have not known.
What the heck?
Oh, this thing going.
There's no way this story is about to go where I think it's about to go.
Ask me how close he's going. As I'm telling him, puts his head down to the table, has a rolled up piece of paper and hits that hoe.
Like, bro, that's not normal, bro. We're not gonna put that in the same category as taking a cigarette out your pocket and going outside to light it up. Both things are bad. Like, you should not be smoking freaking cigarettes. Ew. But just casually doing a line?
I'm not trying to raise no red flags, and I honestly don't care. I'm just like, oh, where the answers are revealing themselves. My coworker walk over, get him some. And these dumbass gonna ask if I'm trying to hit this. So when
No!
I got irritated because does it look like I do this? I tell him, no, I'm straight. I don't know what type of sick shit he was on, but I think he took that as a challenge. Because every time I worked with him, if he saw me alone, he would ask, hey, I got some shit on me, you trying to hit
No!
it?
And my answer was no every time.
But as you would assume, his empire started to fall. Started getting sloppy. Closing wasn't looking good. Managers getting on his ass, riding him up. And he was already skinny, but he had dropped like 20, 30 of them. I had to end up quitting and coming back into a different department. He was still there, but he was a different person. Barely spoke. Moved slow as hell. I don't know what happened to him. Third, that drank.
Why does it make you lose weight though? Like, why does it do that?
Fix his tea, lean, whatever you want to call it. Stay away from that shit. There's 2 times in my life where I was around this a lot. First, very young.
I've still never seen it.
15, 16. Like I said, that gas is a gateway. Once me and my dog became plugs around our area, we started selling different shit. And one of those things was drink. And with that being said, we would do it. We were mature enough to know this is very
Kills your hunger. Okay.
addictive.
Okay.
So the times we were on it were few and far between.
But nonetheless, we was on it.
And I have to say, this is a dumb drug. All this do is put you on your ass. Lights out. The only appealing thing about it was the taste. Other than that, we were just destroying our.
I remember Lil Yachty saying it does taste like mad good, but I don't think I'd like it because I don't like exponentially sweet, fruity things. Like I have a sweet tooth, but like the sweet tooth that I have is more for like cookies and ice cream and not like candy. Like I actually hate candy. Like I feel like you get mad cavities drinking lean, bro.
Our bodies going to bed. Not only health-wise, but it impairs you. Never have I been the type of person who could just.
You don't like candy? Nah, I like chocolate. But like candy, no, I'm not a fan.
Fall asleep standing up. Depending on how you moving, this shit can do that to you. After a while, thank God it became very hard to get. So it didn't resurface into my life until I was an adult. Before I became a YouTuber, I was a music producer making beats. I made beats for YoungBoy, No Cap, Rich the Kid, Rod Wave, The List.
Conflicts. Mind you, he says that, but his headphones, he has a pair of headphones, or his only pair of headphones, they're not connected. They're broken. Like this part hangs off. He's produced for No Cap, Rod Wave, and NBA YoungBoy and doesn't have a functioning pair of headphones. I need y'all to listen to that. I need y'all to hear what I'm saying.
List goes on. So as a producer being involved in this scene, of course I'll come in contact with that drink. And there are certain people that are so deep in that, they will tell you do not touch that cup. It's telling me they tried to quit, stomach flipping. This almost makes it impossible. It's one of the most expensive, pointless habits.
Bro, yeah, rappers be spending like 30 bands a month on that stuff.
Habits you could ever have. Fourth, psychedelics. But the one that I'm speaking on is acid or LSD. This shit is not it. Any motherfucker that co-sign this shit is definitely the world is a matrix ass. And I hate this.
World is a matrix or a raver. One of the two. One of the two. One of the two.
This reality ass. Because I don't know how anybody can enjoy this shit. Imagine you're watching this video.
It looked like the phone screen is melting.
That's all this shit does.
Really?
It makes you hallucinate. You can't even think. I remember in high school, people would come up to me talking about tabs of acid. And I was dead ass like, no, I'm straight, I'm good. That shit's too movie hippie for me. Why would I want to do anything like that? But then I got to college and my partner was dating this white chick. Our
There it is. That's it right there.
apartment was a 4-bedroom. All my roommates was in the living room. My dog said we should do it. I just kind of entertained the idea, but that was that.
That weekend, Shorty actually brought this. Said, all right, I bought it for everybody. Just cash at me this month.
I was like, oh damn, she actually went through with that. At this point, my partners was gonna do it.
See, okay, this is how I know I couldn't do stuff like this. My anxiety is just too much, bro. Like the week leading up to it, I'd be thinking about it. I'd be like, oh, I hope I don't like have a bad trip. I hope this, I hope that, I hope this, I hope that. Like I would make so many fake scenarios in my head that I know the second I take it, I'm gonna tweak out. I know I'm gonna tweak out, bro. Like I'm gonna force myself to have a bad trip. Like I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
I didn't really care and I wasn't opposed to. She handed it to me. It was two sweethearts stuck together. And whatever was sticking it together was, I guess, the LSD. So we were told to suck on it, no dick, till it dissolved. So that's what we did. We all went outside, sat on this bench, and kind of was just chilling, waiting on it to hit. Gang, as soon as that started, I wanted it to end. All the grass on the ground start waving like this. Sky pulsating. And as
I would not want that. I wouldn't want that, bro.
I'm getting more and more overwhelmed, the girl gonna say, I think we should go inside. Everybody in agreement, we went in the crib. Sat on the couch, everybody quiet as shit felt like a Rick and Morty episode. My dog cut on the TV, starts watching YouTube videos. And this dumb plays EXO Tour Life by Lil Uzi. I don't know if you've seen that video, but it's a hard watch when you're sober. The scene with all the blood in the tub came up. I got up, said, y'all tripping, and went in my room. Laid on the bed and rubbed my dog while I was in the fetal position. The next day, I thought it was all over. I had class and I noticed that some shit was different. This is gonna sound crazy. Anytime I looked at a white person's face, I would feel extreme anxiety and fear. Motherfucker couldn't even say hey to me. I'd be like, oh, excuse me. That shit got too real. And I was stuck like that for like a week and a half. Couldn't even pass my white partner the ball while we was playing basketball at the rec. He talking about, Dior, I'm open, bro. I'm turning the ball over. And one of the worst experiences I've ever had. But with that being said, another video done. And I really want to put the emphasis on do not touch nothing. If you're already in that world, I would say refrain, but you're grown. So just be responsible and be.
I agree. Abstinence is very important when it comes to stuff like this. Like, once again, I've never done it, and I'm very happy that I've never done it because not doing it to begin with is way easier than doing it and then quitting. But hey, man, that was my reaction to types of drugs you should avoid by my dog, Astral Dior. Hope you guys liked it. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.